Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we have a very crazy track. This track is absolutely insane. This is Copper Mine by the man B Clay. Now, I had the pleasure of testing this track out while he was making it, and I gotta say, he did an unbelievable job at this. And it is a fantasy track, and I highly suggest you guys check this track out, man. Before we get any further in the video, though, go down below, hit the like button on this video for me, please, and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of any future giveaways, or just have some people to chit-chat with, be sure to join the Discord. The link is always in the bio of all my videos, as well as the bio of my channel, man. So make sure you join that, and keep your eyes open for any giveaways that we might do. But back to the track. Now, this thing is wild. So you can ride it on the 250, you can ride it on the 450, but if you're on the 250, you're going to be stretching some things, and on the 450 you're going to need quite a bit of throttle control. If you notice, we're mostly in second and third gear throughout this whole track, but I think that could be because we suck at the game. So, you know, it is what it is on that front. So I'm going to try not to butcher this, B Clay. I apologize if I do, but I am moving at a snail's pace trying to get around this track, because this track is very difficult. It is very difficult, but it is a track that once you play enough, you start to learn the lines, and then it becomes easier. You know what I mean? Because I even found his last track very difficult at first. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But B Clay's last track he released, MTF, I found that quite difficult at first as well, until I got the track down and just kind of understood the lines as we hit a wall ride. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? We just nailed the wall ride mid video. That's pretty dope. Man, dude. But so this track has some huge jumps, right? And I remember when he was building it, he posted a comment. It was like 150-foot finish line jump. Realistic? No. Fun? Yes. And I think a lot more track creators should have that whole idea behind things when they're doing tracks, as well as some of the players, man. Because some of the players, they, you know, if it ain't realistic, they don't want nothing to do with it. And I don't know, I think that's kind of wild. It is a simulator, but at the same time, it's like, you gotta have fun with the game. You know what I mean? You can't. There's a lot of people that take this game too damn seriously, in my opinion. It's a video game at the end of the day, man, and we're all here to have fun. I mean, at least that's why I play it. I don't know why y'all play it, but I play it to have fun. But yeah, man, huge jumps, a lot of ruts, and I'll tell you what, I know one person in particular that will absolutely love this track, and that is my homeboy Nazwad. Nazwad, I know you're probably fed up with MX bikes at this point, you know, and it sucks because I don't want to see you go anywhere, you know, but I think that you would definitely enjoy this track. And if you you don't want to pick it up, let me know and I'll gift it to you, because I think that you would actually really enjoy this track. The amount of ruts and roughness is definitely, it requires a certain skill level for sure, but like I said earlier, if you ride it enough, you're gonna get good at the track, and then there's no problem. Now, I did fail to mention there is two tracks on here. So you have the big one we're on that we just did one lap on, and then there is like an SMX style track in the middle. So it's more of a Supercross track, but it has a little section that's kind of motocrossy. So I think that's why he called it SMX. But if you look at the visuals on this track, man, it's absolutely insane. Like, B Clay does such a good job with the visuals on all of his tracks. I haven't played a single track of him and of his and been like, oh man, he could have done better. You know, like, it's just mind-blowing how good the guy is at making tracks. It really is. As we just completely biff it. That's nuts. Yeah, I just love this track. I really do. The concept behind it is insane, and I struggle with it, but it is what it is, man. Now, I'll tell you what, though. We need more track creators to do fantasy tracks like this. I have noticed, like, a lot of tracks that are made are all replicas, you know what I mean? And replicas are cool and all, but I feel like fantasy tracks are where it's at as far as you could do more. You know what I'm saying? You're not stuck to one thing. But replicas do have their place. Like, we need those as well. You know what I mean? But I really do enjoy fantasy tracks. And I think that's why I like Hell Machine's tracks so much, because he does a lot of fantasies. And they're just so out of the box and just awesome. You know what I mean? So, now I am currently working on... Well, I was working on one track. And that one was called Serpent's Pass. And on that track, I was showing Hell Machine and we were talking, and Hell Machine offered to do a Supercross track on it. So Hell Machine's building a Supercross track on one of my tracks, and that's absolutely insane, because working with him that's nuts. I never would have thought that even be possible, man. But we're waiting on the OEM team to finalize what they're doing and everything before we release that one. So I started working on another project, and I'm calling it Rogue MX. And yeah, it's crazy, man, because just when you start building tracks, it's just crazy how the amount of work that goes into it. Like, I'm looking at this water on the left right here, and I'm like, how did he do that? I've been trying for like a day to get water on my track and make it look damp in certain parts, and I can't do it, man. It keeps coming out looking like chalk. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but you know, it is what it is. Thank God I'm in Earthworks, and they've been helping me, man, because when I ask questions, I feel like I drive them crazy with the amount of questions I ask them, but I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go check out this SMX track real quick, man. So let's get into that. All right, here we are. SMX time, baby. I love that, like, the copper conveyor belt going across the map. That is awesome, bro. So this right here is on the more realistic side as far as scaling. The motocross track is definitely fantasy, insane elevation, crazy big jumps, you know. And I think that it's a nice balance that he threw the SMX track in here and had it scaled like 1-to-1. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like really close to 1-to-1, man. I won't leave second gear on the 450. Like, second gear will get you over everything on this track. So now this is complicated. Like, it's not the easiest Supercross track either. So, but that also could be because, like I said earlier, I suck at the game, and especially Supercross. I definitely suck at Supercross, man. But you're going to have to go down in the comments. I don't know why I said it like that. Go down in the comments. Go down in the comments and let me know what you think of this track. And honestly, let me know what you guys think of fantasy tracks. Like, I know there are a lot of people that prefer the realistic side of things, but let me know if you're one of the ones like me that really enjoys a good fantasy track, man. If I see this track in servers, I'm hopping up in it, and I don't think I will do good. I really don't, man. I've spun like a pretty good amount of laps on this track, even before all the objects and everything, and I still just suck very bad at this game. Like, at this track in particular, man. But I don't know the amount that it will cost. I just know that it's coming out today on the MX Bike Shop. Obviously, it's B-Clay. So, yeah, go check it out. When it's released, I will update the description with a link to the track. As of right now, I don't have a link to the track because it's not out yet. But when I do, I will update the video. And yeah, man, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Discord. Make sure that you are in there for any future giveaways that we might do. And other than that, man, y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.